Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Basa and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Ansu Fati as Deco talking about the 35 million rated Barcelona Wonderkid's future. The new sporting director said he has a contract with us. We are going to discuss on what Deco said about Ansu as we move ahead. Then, secondly, in this episode, talking about right back Joao Cancelo, as Barcelona are still very confident of signing the player despite Arsenal still entering the picture. We are also going to discuss about that. So, guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very welcome. Consider liking that video and please watch it right up to the very end. Earlier today, FC Barcelona confirmed the appointment of Deco as their new sporting director, while also announcing the departure of Matteo Alemany once the transfer window comes to a close. The former Portugal international will be the man in charge of all the transfer operations at the club moving forward and will have great power in the recruitment decisions. As such, the 45-year-old was recently quizzed about the future of Ansu Fati, who is being linked with an exit this summer. The 20-year-old La Masia graduate, whose market value stands at 35 million euros, is set to be on the transfer list this summer. And after having refused to leave so far, he is now understood to have changed his stance and is open to an exit. Deco was asked about Fati's future and whether he will remain at the club beyond the summer, to which he responded, "He is a Barca player and he has a contract with us." Deco answered more questions during his brief interaction with the media, one of which was regarding Barcelona's pursuit of Manchester City outcast Joao Cancelo. When asked if the Portuguese international was a priority for the club, the new sporting director said, "I won't talk about transfers." On the departure of Alemany, Deco claimed that there were no differences between the pair and they will continue to work together until the transfer window closes. He said, "We are not incompatible. He already communicated it and has his own professional things to follow up with. We will be working together until the end of the market," the former midfielder said. When asked whether he is now a powerful person within the club, Deco replied, "I'm not powerful. The club is." Great words there from Deco yesterday, who was appointed the sporting director officially by Football Club Barcelona. I had to answer some few questions as you would expect from the media. Of course, Ansu Fati has been having an up and down move. Like I can say, Ansu Fati's future has been uncertain, and Deco was squeezed about the same. And Deco just said he has a contract with us, and he's here with us. And of course, we started getting some reports yesterday that Ansu Fati is open to leaving Barcelona as he doesn't see his future going brighter as Xavi is still in charge of that club. Xavi have shown that he doesn't care about Fati. And of course, the media had to ask Deco about this because they know that Ansu Fati's future remains very uncertain as things stand. And of course, Ansu Fati's contract expires in 2027. He still has 4 years, 4 solid years to play. But the lack of trust from Xavi for Ansu is really making things really complicated. You know, Ansu Fati's year last season, his form was really down. And of course, when his father Body Fati came and started lashing out at Xavi for not giving his sons enough game time and stuff like that, I think that the relationship between the pair have even get worse, right? Ansu Fati hardly plays. He always comes from the bench. And of course, also when we saw Lamine Yamal and even Ace Abde being substituted before Ansu Fati coming later, And of course, that shows that Xavi Hernandez don't give a damn about Ansu anymore. And the player's future right now remains in the balance. But for Deco has no issue about Ansu Fati staying. Because from the look of things, it is Xavi Hernandez who is not personally in favor of Ansu Fati featuring in his plans. That is just for me. It's very clear. When Xavi was quizzed about Ansu's future after the Joan Gamper Trophy match against Tottenham, he did not even rule out the possibility of Ansu leaving. He opened the doors. He said the window is still open. The window is still open, so we just have now till the 2nd of September when the window closes to see what happens with Ansu's future. Of course, such statements that did not go down too well with Ansu Fati's camp. Ansu Fati have been feeling like Xavi does not like him, and yesterday it didn't surprise me when we started getting reports that the young star is contemplating. He's now opening the doors of leaving Barcelona, and he does not lack where he can go to. There are a lot of suitors. He has been linked with a lot of clubs, especially in the Premier League. And even if he wants to leave, he won't lack clubs to go to. But it would be a very big shame for me if Ansu Fati were to leave, because I believe that Ansu Fati should stay. He's still a player that can bring us a lot this season. He has goals. He has things. In fact, majority of our wingers don't score, but Ansu Fati is the only player when he is in his A game, he has goals to produce. But now that Xavi is trying to sell him, it's just getting complicated. Then on to the final story of discussion. Even as it appeared that Barca were closing in on the signing of Joao Cancelo, they seem to have run into a hurdle as Arsenal are meddling with every possible transfer. Barca have been working hard to sign a new right back and seem to have made major progress in their attempt to sign Cancelo from Man City. It was suggested that a loan transfer with a permanent buy option was close to being finalized, with personal terms also agreed upon with the player. There has been some differences with Man City over the amount of the permanent purchase clause, and Arsenal have now intervened in the proceedings to try and sign Cancelo, according to Sport. The Gunners have held a long-standing interest in the 29-year-old Portuguese international and had been willing to sign him permanently earlier this summer, but the move eventually fizzled out as Arsenal ended up signing Julian Timber from Ajax. But the Dutchman's injury and the possibility of Kieran Tierney leaving have seemingly led to Arteta's team reviving their interest in Joao Cancelo. As per the report, Arsenal have confirmed their intentions to the player and have asked him to wait for them to make a move as they need to make few sales. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.